Okay, so today I'm gonna show you a delicious recipe for making meatball subs. Y'all stay tuned. Now I'm gonna use 1 3-pound tube of ground beef. So we're gonna use 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of salt, a half a tablespoon of pepper, and a tablespoon of dried oregano. This is what we're gonna use to season our ground beef. And so now we're just gonna add all of those seasonings to the ground beef and give that a good mix. Now, me personally, I don't understand the infatuation with eggs and breadcrumbs in your meatballs, but me personally, I don't add any of that. So I'm not gonna add any eggs or any breadcrumbs. And once everything is well mixed together, we're just gonna form our meatballs. I just pulled out a pinch of ground beef, enough to fill the palm of my hand, and gave it a roll till it was nice and tight. So now we're gonna give these meatballs a sear. I just added some grapeseed oil. You can use whatever kind of oil you like to use, and just give it a sear on all sides. Now that our meatballs are seared, what we're gonna do is start on the sauce. So to the grease that was left from the meatballs, we're gonna add a half of a red onion and also a tablespoon of minced garlic. And we're just gonna saute that until it gets soft. And now that our onions have somewhat softened, we're gonna add some Worcestershire sauce and also a cup of red wine. I didn't show you that part, my camera be tripping, y'all, but I added 1 cup of red wine, and we're just gonna cook that down until the wine is cooked all the way out. And then after that, we're gonna add our crushed tomatoes. I used 2 28-ounce cans of crushed tomatoes and 2 14-ounce cans of tomato sauce. So now we're just gonna give that a stir until everything is incorporated. We want the red wine to fully incorporate itself within the tomato sauce. Now at this time, we're gonna go ahead and season it. We're gonna add some fresh cracked black pepper. We're gonna add some salt. Like I always say, salt it to your taste. And we're gonna add some herbes de Provence. And now we're also gonna add some crushed red peppers. And we're also gonna add some sugar, just to give the sauce a little sweet taste. And now we're gonna stir all of those ingredients together. So then we're gonna put the top on it and cook this sauce down just to get all of the flavors well mended together. I say about 15 minutes or so, because we're gonna cook it some more once we add the meatballs to it. And now we're gonna add our meatballs. And look, you might have some sauce left over after you make your sandwiches. but that's okay. All you have to do is boil up some spaghetti pasta, and there you go. You have some spaghetti with the leftover sauce. Maybe leftover meatballs also. Now we have all of our meatballs in the pot, and we're gonna put the top on it, and we're gonna put this at a low heat and cook it some more until the meatballs are thoroughly cooked. Now our meatballs are fully cooked. We're just gonna add some fresh chopped parsley at the end and stir that in. Now we're ready to assemble our sandwiches. So we grated some mozzarella cheese. This is the cheese that we're gonna use to top our sandwiches. We have our hoagies from our local store. We're gonna slice those open, and we're gonna toast them up in the oven a little bit. I put some toothpicks in the middle just so the insides could get crispy also, not just the outsides. So we have our oven set at 350 degrees. We popped in our bread, and we're gonna toast those up. Once they're done, we're gonna add our meatballs, the sauce, the cheese. Then we're gonna pop them back into the oven until the cheese melts. Now, I had to remove one of my sandwiches. All four of them didn't fit in the pan at the same time. So now we're just gonna top it with some cheese and the same degrees, 350 degrees. We're just gonna pop these in the oven until the cheese melts. Now our sandwiches are all done. It's time to dig in. And look, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, also hit the subscribe button, and y'all hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And if you like what you see, hit that like button. That tells me a lot. All right, I'll see y'all next time.